every day from 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for 2 hours of live stream writing accountability, followed by a share what you did wrap up chat. So, doing the live stream first, you can have, during these 2 hours of live stream, you can just have this window in a separate tab, separate window, just background noise as though we were in a digital shared workspace. Or you can watch along, read along with me as I get my work done. And you're going to see as I get myself set up here that I work in a tabbed window. And so for people who are new to morning writing, this is partly the reason why why I respond to everything going on in the chat at the end of the live stream. I do not look at the chats while I am writing on Twitch or YouTube, because if I can see the chat, I'm going to be reacting to the chat and not working on my writing. And that's true even if no one is active in the chat. If I had a chat window open and there was no activity, I would be staring at the chat window, wondering why no one was interacting, trying to think of things to write into the chat to get people going or doing something. It would just be it would be a huge stressor for my OCD subtype sinner doubter. So I don't have the chat open. I do these tabs, and then at the end of the 2 hours of writing time, I hop over to the chat windows and I respond to everything that was written in the chats on both YouTube and Twitch during the live stream. And I respond to all of it at that wrap-up chat time. So it looks like I've got things squared away here with the YouTube tags. So just get everything else lined up. If you want to go ahead and use the chat though while I'm working on my writing, just let me know what you're working on, where you are in your progress, and anything like that. Any questions that you have about the creative process, yours, mine, in general, go ahead and share that, because again, I will respond to it starting at 11 a.m. But for now, I got some things to do. cookie. No. Oh, right. No buffering today. Cool beans, cool beans. Oh well. Oh well. Square it away later. Like Sunday. It can't be that simple. Such a dork. What a... Right. Okay. Alright, I know what happened there, so I know how to fix it. So I'm gonna finish getting through here first. Kids get Narateme assignments, Naratemes get section assignments. Okay, it's fine. My eyes are just playing tricks on me, I think. No, it's not playing tricks on me. The hell? Son of a bitch. Probably. No. What? Be nice. Alright, so now I get to go through and I get to this way. I'm gonna want that larger. Yeah, I got that. Go away, thing. Oh, should I? I should. I should. Frickle frats. should do that. All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, I just want to grab just for the formatting. What did you do to those dot dot dots, huh? Why can't you do just a nice little... Where'd she go? How hard is that? How hard is that? Every goddamn time. Just do it the way I want you to do it, technology. No! Son of a bitch. It's okay. You got this. No mistake you make right now is going to be a big deal. Not a one. Not a friggin' one. So that bit is all handled. Now I'm just going to do this solution tweak. Alright. Hasn't adjusted any of the spacing at all, which is good. Fantastic. And I do believe that is a fully edited document. Holy Christmas. I 7 pages. Not bad. Not bad. But I did do the thing with the thing. So maybe do I want to add, and I probably do, bonus journaling prompts. Do I want to do this as a separate file? I think I want to do those as a separate file if I do them. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Then I made more. 26, 27. Now if I cap it at the 25. Yeah, cap it at the 25. Okay. Yes, up there. What would be do I have here? What is... So that should not be there. That should be... Oh dear. Okay. That should actually come in between here. Which means it should have been handled already. Okay, so. Alright, so that PDF is done. It is done. So now I'm going to saved, rename. I'm sorry. No, that's not what I meant. I have time. I have time. All right, what I need is... Wait a minute, where's the one with the new cover? Oh, Christ. This was the old version. Jesus Christ. Okay, no, this isn't the one that I want. All right. Why can't you just take me to the folder when I friggin' click on it? How about that, huh? How about that? Right, that's the good one. Why didn't that show up in the search? You are oftentimes the worst. you know what? I'm actually going to open that back up because I'm actually just gonna put this in the end here. Yep, just like this. One, two, three, four, five, six. Son of a bitch. What? Why would you do that? Seriously? Alright, so we got Alice regular at 27. Well, it doesn't matter what's going on there. But I do need to put that there. So that this will line up the way that I want it to. Oh, also need to get that coloring just right. Okay. Not what I hit. Son of a bitch! Bastard! Okay, that looks a lot better. Oopsies doksies. That. Close that. And just this window. I'll get back to the article in a little bit. For now, I have here's what we're gonna do. Hide thumbnails. Percopy. Would you just type when I type? Ugh, just a few more days, and then you go to the Apple store to get all spiffed up. Would you just please get along with me till then? Oh wait, nope, this one first. 17. So I'm almost, I'm more than halfway done. Do I? What you gonna do, Rose? Not that thing. Not that thing. You're just gonna keep typing them and then edit them, and it'll be fine, and it'll be good. What are you scared will happen for you? What are you scared might happen instead? What do you want to do about it? When was the last time you were an obstacle? When was the last time you learned a lesson? When do you plan on doing that again? What is giving you the courage to move forward? What are you hoping will happen? What are you ensuring will happen? Trust yourself to make the right decisions as you move forward. What decisions can you make right now so that you can at last trust that you're on the right path? What markers can you devise and look for so that you can trust yourself to be able to course correct as needed? Who is your number one no advice for or against cheerleader? What can you always do to get yourself in the mood to persist? And you consistently seem to get all your best inner critic-free ideas. What are you thinking is all in your head might really be in your nature? It's in your nature but might actually be all in your head. How do you decide what in your life requires divine intervention? What are you waiting for someone else to come along and tell you you're done, that you're now free to take a break? How would it feel if you gave yourself permission to rest? How would it feel if you made a habit of doing just that? Can you tell when you're being courageous as opposed to being stubborn? Do you have any criteria or a list of specific circumstances for which doing the thing anyway is not the best course of action? If you can't, or if you don't, why not do the courageous thing and take time to decide those things for yourself? Courageous thing. When was the last time you were patient with your own mind and really gave yourself time to think something through and through? When was the last time you practiced fortitude by enduring only those difficulties which were absolutely necessary to your progress? When was last time you brought those skills to a single task and did the thing which can only be described as persevering? We're often told that doing something completely different and new is the brave thing to do. Sometimes, though, the truly brave and risky thing is to continue down the path you're already traveling. Where are you headed, and what exactly is the next step on that journey? How do you know you're saying what you mean? How do others know you mean what you say? How are you maintaining your sense of integrity? Who do you want to be? How do you envision yourself meeting the world on a perfect day? How can you bolster yourself and so meet the world today? What are your thoughts regarding a greater force of nature at work in your life but just beyond your control? Do you roll your eyes at the very idea of good fortune, or reason that it's one explanation for other parts at work? It's one explanation for other parts at work in a larger story. Is there nothing that arises in your life which you accept, surrender to, and dance with? How's your pacing? What techniques do you use to keep it steady? Where might there be room for improvement? What do you call yourself? What name and what titles? What do you allow or insist others call you, and why? A healthy horse could be made to gallop at full speed for 2 miles before it stops and refuses to be moved no matter how close your destination is. Are you pacing yourself so you won't hit such a wall of exhaustion yourself? How are you pacing yourself? How are you ensuring you will have strength and energy to will yourself to whatever finish line you have chosen for yourself? Is anything ever really settled and done? Is there ever a point of nothing more to learn? Looking at where you've been and where you are, where would you like to be and how will you get there? How well do you trust yourself? How well do you know yourself? How well do you communicate with yourself? When was the last time you apologized to yourself for your self-talk? When was the last time you forgave yourself for your self-talk? When was the last time you changed your mind about your self-talk? Do you have everything you need? What more could you ask for? How will you go about bringing it into your life? Who do you let decide your fate? Who do you let influence your actions? How do you let them? How do you take ownership of your accomplishments? How do you give thanks or credit for help you receive to make them happen? How do you maintain those bridges for further use and exploration? Where can you stand to give yourself a little more credit? Where are you scared to be proud of yourself? Where should you be pushing yourself to stand a little taller? How are you living with yourself? Has it always been this way, or have you worked at it? Yeah, have you worked at it? Okay, so I just mistyped. That's fine. Have you worked at it little by little over the years? Where can you see room for further refinement? When was the last time you were proud of yourself? When was the last time you took whole and vulnerable ownership of your ability? When was the last time those two intersected? And that is a complete PDF of the 4 gifts you carry, or 31 Days of Narratemes, a guided journal for questing crap out of your daily life, plus 25 days of additional journaling prompts. This guy, winning at life. This maneuver to make myself some cover art I can work with. Export PDF. Best. Next. Desktop good. Replace. Percopy. Whoa. there? There is no crop option. Come on. Oh, and that screen grabbed a little doohickey. Damn it. I can replace it tomorrow. I just want to have something here now. Oh my god. Letter A is officially going. Link to a YouTube or Vimeo video or a SoundCloud file. Interesting. Oh no, that's file types, not cover images. Alright. So they want 670 by 335. Alright, and I'll use Keynote to do that tomorrow. For now, actually, it's 11:02. So I've got the starts of putting this product online. Go team. Which means it is now time to quit Pages because done with Pages and come over here. Hello! Thank you for hanging out with me today while I got things done. I'm Rose Drew Music, your live stream writing accountability partner. And now that the 2 hours of live stream writing and other writing related work is complete for this morning, I'm now going to do the wrap-up chat, which has two things. First, a brief summary of what all I got done in case you weren't watching / reading along while I was doing it. And two, popping in and responding to everything that happened in the chats on both YouTube and Twitch. So everything that got chatted during the live stream and everything getting chatted during the wrap-up chat, I will be responding to. So, brief summary of what all I got done today is this. On Inkshares, I posted the Narrateme solution, that is Narrateme number 26, and then I shared that Inkshares link in the Facebook group, The Golden Goose Eggs. Then I wrote my daily blog post for today about getting over feeling listless. It's a funny word to pronounce, by writing lists. Making lists just makes me happy, so most of my blog posts involve lists, writing about lists, different kinds of lists, and things you can do with lists. Or just listing whatever happens to be on my mind. So then I went and finished the PDF for the 4 gifts you carry or 31 Days of Narratemes, a guided journal for questing the crap out of your daily life. And so I finished editing the footnotes for each page. I did a slight rewording of a particular phrase from today's Narrateme that was posted to Inkshares actually, because when I was posting it, I noticed that it had used the phrase resting on your laurels, which I had used as part of the introduction to the fourth gift, the threadless needle, in the PDF. And I had done it in a positive way, because there is a time to rest on your laurels. That's part of how we, really internalize our win and really feel that it is a part of us. So you rest on it and then you quest on it. And so I just wanted to reword the solution Narrateme in the PDF in order to make sure that even though the phrase rest on laurels is being used again, it was still positive. There's a difference between resting on your laurels in order to quest on those laurels later and build on those laurels, and resting on your laurels to the point of just getting completely complacent. So I made that edit. Then I added in 25 bonus journaling prompts. And these were the journaling prompts that I posted in the Facebook group over the course of that I wrote to be published, posted once every 4 days during the 100 days of this morning writing in the Facebook group. So because 100 days, every 4 days, that comes up to 25 journaling prompts. So I did, and actually the numbers of like the whole Narrateme thing makes it 27, but I just did the first 25. So I put those into a little bonus section at the end of the PDF. So now it was 97 before, and then I added 6 pages. So that brings me to a PDF book of 103 pages of guided journaling. Pretty sweet. And then I just got it started, like very early stages of just starting to build the product page on Gumroad so that I can sell the PDF even though the Inkshares campaign was not successful. That's not a reason not to sell the product. It's just, all right, it's not going to get printed as a book in the traditional sense. That is cool. People still are interested in it when I talk to them about it. So now I'm going to have a proper place to link them to. And so now that I have told you what all I got done, I'm going to pop into the chats. Let's see what we've got going on here. First of all, on YouTube, no chatting today. That's been happening the last few days. I might I'm starting to think that just giving readings of my work on YouTube and giving little brief talks in WriterTube videos might be the future of my YouTube channel, because it's not really proactive over here, the chat on YouTube. But, people do comment on the ASMR videos that I do where I use my "it's time to read a bedtime story" voice from all my 15 years nannying and babysitting in order to read things that I have completely written and are already published somewhere on the web, so that it's not interfering with any potential publication seeking that I do. So those videos are going to continue, and I'm going to take these wrap-up chats and be better about making notes to myself about things that are discussed in them. So let me, now that I've mentioned that to myself, open up this doc. Fantastic. So that I can be sure to take notes of said talking points. But yeah, so that's going to be the future of my YouTube channel, is really sharing ASMR videos of me reading my work, and me making WriterTube and AuthorTube videos, just talking about the writing process and the publishing process, and the creative process in general. So that's the YouTube. And on Twitch, let's see what's going on in the chat. It appears there's no one in the chat over here on Twitch today either, though I do have some viewers. Thank you for joining me today. All right, so we've got our brief summary, we've got our general game plan. I have a special game plan for moving forward. I am wondering whether or not to keep archiving things on YouTube. I know I'm definitely going to keep doing the morning writing archive on YouTube until the Twitch channel gets to a point where it makes more sense to just have the morning writing on Twitch and then have all the other things on YouTube. Especially since I'm going to be better about making notes of talking points and such in my little Google Sheets file, my YouTube Google Sheets file. So, yeah. Thank you very much for joining me today and helping me to stay accountable. I'm here every day from 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As things grow and change, I will keep you up to date here in these post-writing chats, including I'm saving it for when the 100 days are over and I'm just getting things reorganized and slight redesign of the banner, like changing the colors and everything to be representative of my next priority project, which is Sally Forth, a paranormal young adult novel about sisters and grief and the families that we have and that we choose. So that's going to be that book, and because it is a paranormal, there's going to be more gray and red going on in the border. I already know that. I still need to figure out exactly what I'm doing about the cover art for that book. I need to think of something. Ooh, maybe I could get her to do that. I would owe her cookies. At the very least. Brain thinking. All right. I know someone who I might be able to say, this is the image that I want for my cover. Would you please draw it? And then I'll just format it into a book cover myself with the fonts that I want. But could you just draw this artwork? And I can tell you who I'm thinking about for that. I'm thinking about my sister, who is a fellow writer, and who I work with or was working with on a project called The Janitors on Inkshares, which is the Three Musketeers meets Firefly. And I really want to work on that project again, but I can't work on that project without her because it is primarily her baby, her idea. She brought me on board for world building purposes and to help her flesh it out in novel form because she is a screenwriter. So I can't work on the book without her because it's her idea. She can't work on the book without me. So I'm ready to go as soon as she's ready to go-ish. Ready-ish, considering I have other projects. And my next priority I already know is Sally Forth. Maybe the project after that, if I can get her on board, if we can work out our schedules. Or maybe work on it on the slide. Brainstorming to do, but mostly I'm going to be going to her and asking if she would draw a certain item, certain image for me that I could then add fonts and such to and make it into the book cover that I want. Yeah. So, do I want that image still? I do and I don't. I should flesh out the outline more before I ask her what I want on the cover. I should definitely do that. All right. Cover, outline. I'll flesh out that note to myself later when I've done the official wrap-up, which goes like this. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm Rose Dear Music, your live stream writing accountability partner. I'm here every morning from 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for 2 hours of live stream writing accountability, followed by a Share What You Did wrap-up chat, where you can tell me what you've been working on, the progress that you're making, make any comments, ask any questions about my own work, about your work, about the creative process in general, because I love talking about the creative process with folks. So, yes, I will see you tomorrow for the 2 hours of writing, followed by our half-hour max-ish wrap-up chat time. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Good journey, my friends.